So we've been complaining about Inheritance Zone. Let's go to the events right here real quick. Go to difficult quests. Right now it's a potion times 2. I'll end up doing one run of one of these Inheritance Zone and one run of these enriched droplet zones, because this right here is getting adjusted. These, I believe, are disappearing. All 6 of these are going to be gone once the update releases later this month. And there is a bit of other news. If you want to see what the actual news is, if you haven't watched my previous videos, then you can just watch what I'm going to do right now. If you have seen those previous videos, you probably know where this is going. And in fact, this is honestly potentially another one of my, like, seriously, there's so many good updates with that could be coming later this month, assuming it doesn't get delayed. So you have all these right here, but what one we're looking for is the adjustments to difficult quests. The following difficult quests will be removed. You better do those ones that I showed you, because once those are gone, the orbs and the rewards, that includes the orders, are going to be gone for good. As a result of this, related event orders will be removed. Furthermore, we will be adjusting the rewards for enriched droplet zones and inheritance zones. We don't know how they're adjusting. For all we know, they could be making them worse. So I don't think that's going to be the case, especially for inheritance zones, because it's already bad and not worth doing. If they make it worse, might as well just take it out of the game at this point. Enriched droplet zones are actually pretty good, especially during the ×3 runs, more specifically in the Chronicle. This is single player, by the way. The co-op quests, like, for example, if we go to here, we go to co-op. This is not gonna, from what I understand, this ain't being adjusted. And this is not also being adjusted right here. What is being adjusted is, if we go to quests, events, we go to difficult quests, they're talking specifically about the single player versions of these inheritance zones right here. In fact, you know what? Let's do. Oh, I forgot how. We're just gonna do a ×3 run real quick. Wait, is this the one? So I need. Oh wait, this ain't the one I want. We want power. There we go. We want power. Probably here, right? Yep, here we go. I'm not sure. I think I have a better one for you, but right now I just don't care. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a ×10 run here. And we're going to see how many potions and rainbow potions drop from the ×10 run currently, with it being a ×2. So let's do it. Hey, there we go. So let's do a ×2 run, or ×10 run, plus the 2 rewards, because I got the subscription. And we're going to see where we're at. And then we're going to look at it once the update actually goes live later this month. This shouldn't take too long, because this is out, well, this is older content, and I got one of the most powerful characters in the game at 3 out of 5. So he should be tearing it up like he is right now. And let's see. I believe both of those, 2 of the characters are potion +5 characters. So we're good. So it's 2 of those, them being potion characters. So the third one, the Yamamoto, does not have a plus to the potion skill. So it's not optimal. And this is probably the team that I'm going to use for the after the update goes live. But let's see what we got. We got a Yamamoto friend here. Okay, let's see how many potions we got from this ×2, ×10 run. It's ×2, ×10 plus 2 rewards, or ×12. Let's just do it ×12. That'll be a lot easier. So 28, 16 plus 12. So this is what we're getting. So we're getting what, like, so like 25, almost 30. It's like 28, 28, 22, 20, 28, 18, 20, 22, 20, 16, 22. So we're probably getting like between 20 and 25 per run. Which, or not per run, but per soul ticket. Which is, you know, so that's what? It's like 200 a run. 200 plus a run. Which ain't too bad, honestly. So, we're going to have to wait and see afterwards to see what we're going to get. If it's going to be, you know, like really, really good. I'm hoping it's going to be really, really good. Like, you know, it's like there's a buff to it. Because 200, I think you actually get more from epic raids, even with the ×2 runs. I believe it is epic raids, right? Where you get potion drops. Like if everyone, I think it's partially due to the fact that you get like 6 characters in a epic raid. So each one of them has a potion character. The vast majority of them have potion characters. You're gonna be doing better. Like if you just get on a Discord with a bunch of people that are, you know what they're doing, and they all have potion characters, they're going to be getting a lot more potions, so it's more optimal. Now, granted, if you don't really care about that and you just want to slowly build up and work up their way, this doesn't really apply to you. You know, just do inheritance zones. You know, you do you. But overall, that is going to be getting adjusted, hopefully buffed, the single-player version. I'm not sure how good the co-op version gives. I honestly really don't care about that. And let's do a ×1 run of the, what do they call it? The enriched droplet zone. Because what we're really looking for is how much you get per run, or per soul ticket. Yeah. Both of these are potion. You're a droplet character, right? Both of you are droplet characters. I'm pretty sure they are. Let me just double check. Yep, droplet characters, 30. I'm pretty sure Yumachika is potion, super potion, droplet. So, yeah, we should be good. Let's do a ×1 run. Because, you know, you got to do it for the, in order to be able to do the ×10 run. And we're going to see how much we get here. Oh, so they actually do a decent amount of damage. About as much as a point event. So that ain't too bad. That was it. He cleared that room pretty quickly. Holy crap. Is that it? Not too bad right there. So you got some droplets. Let's see how well this one is. We're gonna skip that. Okay, let's see how good this ×1 run is for droplets. So both of them should give us tech, right? Since all of them are power, should be an increase to the technique droplets. Okay, got that. So 12, 5, 10, and 4. This is on the highest one, by the way. So 12, 5, so it's like what? 17, 27, 31. So that one is an average of 31, or since it's only one, it's just 31 total droplets. That's not too bad. So that's what, like for a ×12 run, that would basically come out to about 360 droplets or total a run. Which, yeah, that's not too bad. Hopefully it'll end up, you know, they'll end up showing us a bit more. Also, should take into account, I'll show you, just to be on the safe side. I'm pretty sure there's no bonuses to enrich droplet zone right now. So this is not under a ×2 or ×3 bonus, by the way. If this was a ×2, that would be 60 some enriched droplets, I believe, right? And then times 3 would be like 90 per ticket. I don't know. It just seems too good to be true. I'm not sure exactly how they do the math, but it should definitely be an increase. Um, over like if the times 3, like I don't know exactly, because sometimes they do some pretty weird stuff in there. We think, oh, times 3, that means I should be getting like 90 droplets thing, which basically means if you're doing it times 12 run, you'd be getting 1,000 droplets per run. I'm not sure if it's that much. It probably is less. I'm probably not sure exactly how they do the math here. It could be something like, instead of just timesing it by the run that you get, it could be like where they times the base and then give you so many droplets, and then they go to the base for the enriched droplets and give you the 30% increase there per droplet. So it'd be like what, 60% for technique. So that 60, like if the base, let's just say the base is like 10 and they do it times 3, that'd be like what, 30? And then you get the what do they call it? The bonus from your characters, the 30%. And if you only have 2 of them, or if you're using 2 of them, that instead of saying, okay, now you do 30% from there, it'd be what? Or actually it'd be 60% because I had 2. It'd be what? 6 plus 6 plus 6 would be 18, so it'd be 48. If you're doing it from the 30 after it's times 3. But if it's not that way and it's only from the base of a 10, you're only getting 6 more, which means that 30 becomes 36. I'm not sure exactly how they do the math on these enriched droplet zones, so it's probably not going to be the 1,000 plus per run. It's probably going to be something weird like, okay, so you got 30 here, you're probably going to end up with like 50 or something like that, or 60 per run on a times 3. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see when they eventually do this. This is on a times 2, which sometimes makes it worth it to farm on the potions, the inheritance zone, but if this ain't up, normally this ain't worth it. So let's see if they can beat what we have there. I'm definitely looking forward to the enriched droplet zones and the inheritance zones update. I want to see if it's good enough. I might actually farm it. I'm not even joking. I might actually farm it, mainly because I really don't like interacting with the co-op screen unless it's something fun and interesting, like the anniversary co-op or the New Year's co-op. Like, that's fun and interesting. But for the most part, maybe for inheritance trials, because, you know, there's a limit. You can only farm it so much on the single player. But overall, definitely looking to see what they do with it. Because look, right now I got 30,000, 40,000, 29,000, 44,000, and 35,000. My potions are actually pretty low on 3 of them: technique, heart, and power. I have 21k speed, 12k mind, and 4k potions left there. And I have a decent amount of super potions, mainly in these 3. It's like, I don't think I've really had many characters of these attributes that I wanted to use it on. These ones I use a decent amount on. And I also got that, so if I absolutely need it, I'd only need to spend like 1,200 from there. So overall, I'm good. But if they do make farming potions and droplets, well, droplets are always pretty worth it if they have the times 3. Just I haven't been bothered with it. But the potions, if they make the potions really good there, it's worth farming. I can get behind it. Honestly, I think the fact that Epic Raids is better than the Inheritance Zone is actually kind of dumb. You know, Epic Raids is the only place where you can farm the medals for the Epic Raids. So you already got a reason to farm it there. Having the potions as a secondary thing you pick up while farming that is fine. It's kind of like the Brawl Quest. You're farming Brawl Quest for the editing brushes, and the potions are just an addition to, and that's what Epic Raids should be. Inheritance Zones, in my opinion, should give better potion rewards than Epic Raids, and I'm hoping that is what ends up happening. I know a lot of players would disagree, especially the ones that farm Epic Raids, because, you know, they get potions and they get the medals, so of course they wouldn't want to have a nerf to what they farm to get the rewards. But honestly, I think it's kind of dumb that Inheritance Zones is basically useless And if they're not, and if they're just going to keep epic raids as the best place to farm potions, just get rid of Inheritance Zone and bring a single player version of epic raids for people to practice on and play. And they'll get medals. There won't be as much medals. They'll get potions. There won't be as much potions as the epic raids. Maybe you just call them raids. You know, just change what raid characters used to be, like the raids used to be, and bring single player versions. And with the single player versions, you can just have access to all the raids, including the older ones, so you can farm them. Yes, it's not going to be optimal compared to a rerun, but at least you're able to farm the familiars and then bring them to the epic raids. Or, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can work with if you just do not want to make Inheritance Zones actually worth it. Just my opinion. They can tweak that, because that stuff was just off the top of my head. There might be some balancing issues or some other issues that might crop up that I didn't think of in the 10 seconds or less that it took me to just say what I just said. Anywho, that is it. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.